just to have to look at your disgusting face.
I'm asking you to give me the death sentence.
Like in the case of Steven Lorenzo.
So I'm asking you to give me the death sentence because that'll be more comfortable for me to live out my lifetime.
He was facing charges for multiple homicides in Tampa Bay, Florida. According to police reports, Lorenzo and accomplice Scott Schweikert collaborated to murder Jason Galehouse and Michael Wachholz in his Seminole Heights home almost 2 decades ago. Lorenzo and Schweikert lured the victims to Lorenzo's home after getting them drunk at a bar. According to police reports, Galehouse and Wachholz's cause of death was blunt force to the head. Both would later be ruled homicides. The victims were dismembered and placed in trash bins throughout Tampa. Now we go to Lorenzo's courtroom proceedings, where he's forced to face his victim's mother.
And I can tell you right now, I am sick of my stomach just to have to look at your disgusting face. And you pulled away and you laughed about it. Laughed! What the hell is wrong with you? You are a sick person, and I wish to God somebody would cut you up in pieces, because that's what you deserve.
Judge Christopher Sabella would then ask Lorenzo the same question everyone's wondering.
I just wanted to know why they're dead.
Mr. Schweikert wanted to have a video done of him having experience as a master he was trying, and I was videotaping it. Mr. Schweikert got carried away. He lost control. But anyway, he lost control. The kid started to scream and get all upset. We realized that the kid was going to probably call the police on all of us. So we had a powwow, and we said, this kid can't leave. He's going to identify all 4 of us. So that was why the decision was made.
Lorenzo shows no remorse for his actions, which infuriated the judge.
I cannot tell you how much what I hear from you infuriates me.
Before the sentence is read, the judge asks if anyone would like to speak. Lorenzo raises his hand.
Does anybody need to be heard? So nobody wants to speak?
Change your plans, yes, sir.
That's not a problem. Ready to proceed to sentencing. Oh, Mr. Lorenzo, yes, you're raising your hand.
No one was prepared for what the double murderer would say next.
At my age, I want to be comfortable. So I'm asking you to give me the death sentence. I know I can be on death row for about 10 or 15 years, which I think is crazy. The sooner that I get euthanized, as far as I'm concerned, the faster I can get, the sooner I can get, fix myself a new body and come back again.
Steven Lorenzo is actively seeking the death penalty. But would Judge Sabella grant the confessed murderer his wish?
And I don't know if what you say is perhaps some form of reverse psychology, nor do I care. I will not consider what you want in issuing my sentence. Ti condanno a morte. That translates to, I sentence you, Mr. Lorenzo, to death.
Lorenzo thanks the judge.
Thank you, Your Honor. I
And
appreciate it.
Mr. Lorenzo, may God have mercy on your soul.
My soul is fine. Thank you, sir.
Steven Lorenzo took the life of 2 people he met at a bar.
Just to have to look at your disgusting face.
I'm asking you to give me the death sentence.
But how does that compare to taking the life of your own family? Like Dexter Johnson, who was only 19 when he was sent to death row.
Mr. Donnell Johnson, in accordance with the laws of the state of Texas, this court hereby assesses your punishment of death.
According to police, Johnson and 4 others carjacked Maria Aparici and Hui Ngo, her boyfriend, in 2006. The teenagers held the couple at gunpoint while they robbed them and drove to a secluded area in Houston. Johnson then tortured Aparici before he and another teen fatally shot her. According to court records, her boyfriend was forced to listen to it all on his knees as the other attackers taunted him. Eventually, Johnson fatally shot Ngo as well. 5 days later, police would find the couple in the woods. Now, we fast forward to Johnson's sentencing. Watch as Johnson learns he is being sent to death row.
Dexter Donnell Johnson, the jury has found you guilty of capital murder. In accordance with the laws of the state of Texas, this court hereby assesses your punishment of death.
With tears streaming down his face, he takes one last look at his family. And then, it happened.
Jesus, for God, for God!
Please see, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep it back! Keep it back! Everybody back!
In case you missed it, Johnson's rage consumed him, and he hurled a chair across the room, and the courtroom descended into panic. 2 of his family members collapsed.
Come on,
Johnson proves that even the most dangerous murderers don't want the death penalty. But what happens when the killer begs for it?